What's up? Today's 1 pound cooking with curry. It's a Japanese curry and it's a between of the stew and Indian curry, and it also uses Fond de Veau, it's a French base of taste, and it uses the bone and meat of cow, and it uses vegetables, so it's a mix of umami, the really good taste, and it also has a spice. Today I got many meat, fish and vegetables. So generally, as first cook, fry first and boil these and put these Roux things and wait 5 minutes. It's really not complicated things, like cook, boil and put these things and wait. Alright, sounds good. Let's get started. This is S&B, it's a spice and herb. S&B, Japanese famous brand. 贅沢にコク深いディナーカリー、Fond de Veau dinner curry. Rich and deep taste. Alright, let's go. At first, this is a minced beef and pork. It has oil and really good umami, the taste, deep taste. Now this pork and the beef gives the oil, so I put the chickens. Let's go. While cooking like this, I cut these meat with scissors. It's really easy to clean with hot water, so really nice. It's a Kyocera, Japanese brand, a really nice blade. Really useful and they nice, the blade. I highly recommend it. But something is fast. When you cook a little bit more, it is easier to cut. So flip it and mix it. Flip it. Flip it. And when it's both sides a bit down, like this much, it's easier to cut. Here is nice edge. So I can handle the how well it is cooked. Now I got oil from cow, beef, and pork. So I didn't add any oil, but it has enough oil to cook. Mix it. Look good. Alright, next let's add fish. I got fish and shrimp. These add more depth of umami, the taste. Right, shrimp. Good. Mix and cook. Now it seems meat, seafoods cook well. So next, let's move on to vegetables. Now let's move to vegetables. Whoa. Mushrooms. And garlic. Now let's add garlic and cutting with scissors like this. Then I can easily adjust the size. Of course you can use knife. It's always fine. But it's also fun using scissors on the cooking. And it might lead to change the surface more complex and has a lot of surface that makes the good taste and giving good taste on the soup or curry. Fry garlic down. While mushroom is on fry, I can cut potatoes. This is a Kyocera ceramic knife. It's also nice. And I have diamond knife shaper, so I can grind easily. Okay, let's cut these. Right, now a lot of potatoes now. I use microwave on onion, so it makes less hot when I cutting onion, the chemical things. So I microwave few minutes, and I can cut this and put in this. I microwaved, and this is fine, but this is maybe a little bit too much as it looks. Let's cut these. Now let's cut onions. And I microwaved, as I say, so half cooked, and maybe too soft to cut, so it can be really get messy. So maybe it's better to think how to cut this. Make these cut first. Right. too soft to cut. Maybe too much microwave. Will be less, it will be easier. Now microwave onion with rice, and let's try this. How with scissors. Then I can make the good size and melting in the curry. And with microwave, the heat, the chemical things, the onion didn't hurt my eyes. I didn't feel pain on my eyes. And I kept this for the making holding place. I kept the top for the holding onion. Alright, somehow worked. And next onion, hold the top of onion. Right, it works. Of course you can cut with a microwave and with knife, but it will hurt your eyes. You feel pain on your eyes, and that is also fine, but I try something new. Always challenge and finding new things and have fun cooking. I think that's a good thing to have fun and not make it repeating routine things. That would make fun things and special things that cooking is. Also almost cutting the second one finished. Right, let's move on to third one. On the instruction of curry, the recipe, it says only one onion is enough. One or two, but I want amount. Right, so I put 3 onions, and it says 1 potato, but I put 4 potatoes. So it's full of vegetables and fish, meat, and shrimp, chicken, beef, so a lot. And mushroom, garlic, so it has a lot of taste and nutrition in this. Alright, lots of onion, 3 onions. Wait. Now carrot time. Now let's cut the carrot. Right now I finish cutting carrot. It's so much of vegetables, maybe 2 kilogram, 2 liter of vegetables now. And I can add broccoli more on this. I need to cook really well. Alright, let's move on to broccoli. Next is broccoli. I use gardening style, Bonsai-style. Alright, let's cut it. Good. Make nice garden. It dropped. Make nice garden. Right, very easy. As this is big, so cut in half. Cut in half. With this knife, you don't spread these small broccolis. Also, these are flower things. On the plate, it's spread all around, so it's a waste of broccolis. And now you have no waste. You got full of broccolis. Cut it. Cut it. Cut it. Cut it. Alright, now I finished cutting broccolis. So it seems I'm done with cutting vegetables now. Great. So I will cook these well. Needs a fire in these vegetables. Heat in the vegetables and need to be cooked well. Alright. Maybe 10 minutes later. Alright. Cook little by little. Now start to add water, like frying the meat and vegetable is done. So add water, and I'm gonna add 1 liter, 1,000 milliliter, 1 liter of water in it, and boiled and weak and middle power of fire and 20 minutes boiling. Let's do it. At first add 1 liter of water. It seems I end up making 4 liter of curry, 4 or 5 kilogram of curry. Great. Let's boil these. After 7 minutes of boiling, it starts to boil 100 degree, the hot water temperature. And I remove this. This is called aku in Japanese. It said some by removing these, the taste of the soup will be much more clear. That's why in many Japanese soup or stew type food, remove these. It also works with the meat and fish too. And I'm not sure what aku in English or other languages. Right. If you know, please write on the comment what's this things aku. And keep boiling maybe more than 20 minutes. Let's go. Now it's boiled well, so put this roux inside. This. Separate. Put it inside. And one more. Alright. And put roux inside. And melt the roux and mix and weak fire 5 minutes, weak heat 5 minutes. Right, at first let's melt these and mix. Alright, mix. Right now, maybe mixed and maybe melt these roux inside of soup and wait 5 minutes. Alright, mix it and wait. Right now seems good. Now curry. And I have meat on this. I could not put inside because I have 4 or 5 liters of curry. Maybe 4 liters, or I'm not sure, but a lot. Anyway, they cooked well, and by time pass, the taste better with mixing these vegetable meat and roux taste mix. Also it has garlic and onions that makes taste better. Alright, great. Now cooking is done. Great. And you can put on rice. You can eat with rice or some bread. Good. Right. Now curry on the plate and with shrimp, chicken, pork and beef and fish. Right, let's taste it. At first mix it a little bit. It seems so hot, so watch out and eat it. It is a stew with spice. That's the feeling with chicken. Nice. Mushroom. Shrimp. Beef and pork. And potato. So good. It is great one-pan recipe. And I have a lot of this. Great. That was Japanese Dinner Curry by S&B Curry Roux and cooking. One-pan cooking. Great. And so much amount. And tastes good. Another bowl. Let's eat. Really good. Right. Let's eat. It's so hot. It's temperature hot, but tastes good. Not so spicy. I ate a lot. I'm almost full, but maybe I can eat up. Great. Let's eat. It tastes so nice. Just kidding. I'm keeping in food container and freeze it. Alright, great. I got a lot of curry like with one pan. Great. Thank you for watching and wait next episode 1 pound man and slap. Hit the like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.